Welcome back, Cyber Explorers. It's Alfie, and in this video we'll explore together with this step-by-step guide, how to create a virtual machine in VMware Workstation Pro. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Creating a virtual machine, VM, in VMware Workstation Pro is a powerful way to run multiple operating systems on a single host machine. Here's a detailed step-by-step guide to creating a VM, along with an explanation of each section in the VM settings. Open VMware Workstation Pro from your Applications menu. The interface will display options to create, manage, and run virtual machines. Click Create a new virtual machine. This option is available on the main screen, or you can click on File then New Virtual Machine. Choose Configuration, Typical, simplifies the process with default settings. Custom, allows advanced configuration, recommended for experienced users. Select Installation Media, use an ISO file, a physical disk, or install the operating system later. Choose Guest Operating System, select the OS type, for example, Windows, Linux, and version. Name and location, enter a name for the VM and choose where to save its files. Specify disk capacity, set the maximum disk size, and choose whether to store the disk as a single file, or split it into multiple files. Customize hardware, adjust hardware settings like memory, processors, and network adapters before finishing the setup. Once the VM is created, right-click on it and select Settings for further customization. VM Settings, Hardware. 1. Memory. Allocate RAM for the VM. Ensure the host system retains enough memory for its operation. Example, allocate 4 GB, 4096 MB, for a Windows VM. Overcommitting memory can degrade performance. 2. Processors. Configure the number of virtual processors and cores. Example, assign to processors with 2 cores each for better performance. Enable virtualization engine options like Intel VTX or AMD V if supported. 3. Hard disk. Manage the virtual hard disk, add, remove, or resize disks. Choose between IDE, SCSI, or NVMe controllers based on performance needs. 4. CD, DVD. Attach an ISO file or physical optical drive to the VM. Example, use an ISO file to install the operating system. 5. Network adapter. Configure how the VM connects to the network. NAT, Network Address Translation, shares the host IP address. Ideal for internet access without exposing the VM to the local network. Bridged, connects the VM directly to the local network. The VM gets its own IP address, making it visible on the network. Host only, creates a private network between the host and VM. The VM cannot access the internet. 6. USB controller. Enable USB support, USB 1.1, 2.0, or 3.0. Connect USB devices like flash drives or external hard drives to the VM. 7. Sound card. Enable or disable audio for the VM. Configure the audio driver, for example, ALS, Pulse Audio, based on the host system. 8. Display. Adjust video memory and enable 3D graphics acceleration for better performance in graphical applications. VM settings, options. 1. General. View and edit the VM name, location, and guest operating system details. 2. Power. Configure power options like suspending the VM when closing VMware Workstation. 3. Shared folders. Share folders between the host and VM for easy file transfer. Example, enable Always Enabled and add a folder path. 4. Snapshot. Manage snapshots to save the VM state at a specific point in time. Example, take a snapshot before installing new software. 5. Auto Protect. Automatically take snapshots at regular intervals to protect against data loss. 6. Guest Isolation. Enable or disable drag and drop and copy-paste functionality between the host and VM. 7. Access Control. Encrypt the VM and set a password to restrict access. 8. VMware Tools. Install VMware Tools to enhance performance and enable features like shared folders and better display resolution. 9. VNC Connections. Enable remote access to the VM using a VNC client. 10. Appliance View. Configure settings for importing, exporting virtual appliances. 11. Autologin. Automatically log into the guest operating system when the VM starts. 12. Advanced. Configure advanced options like firmware type, BIOS, UEFI, and OAPIC settings. Finally, click Power on this virtual machine to begin the installation process. Activating the VM. Click anywhere inside the VMware Workstation or VMware Player window where the virtual machine is running. This will capture your mouse and keyboard input, allowing you to directly interact with the VM. If the mouse isn't responding properly, installing VMware tools can help improve integration. Entering full screen mode, press Ctrl+Alt+Enter to switch the VM into full screen mode, making it fill your entire display. To exit full screen mode, press Ctrl+Alt to release the mouse cursor, then press Ctrl+Alt+Enter again, or use the VMware menu options. Follow the OS installation wizard to set up the operating system. VMware Workstation Pro offers extensive customization options for creating and managing virtual machines. By understanding the hardware and options settings, you can optimize your VM for various use cases, from software testing to running multiple operating systems seamlessly. And that's it for today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and don't forget to activate the notification bell so you won't miss out on any new uploads. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you later.